Hey, Italian.
Are you a 2000s kid? Well, I mean, you're on YouTube, so probably, but like, are you? Because if you are, and you want to be shook and have your entire childhood destroyed before your eyes, then this is the video for you. Keep on watching. I remember when Britney Spears had that complete mental breakdown? No, not when she wore double denim. When she drove with a baby on her lap and attacked an innocent car with a highly dangerous weapon. She literally shaved her head, you can't forget that. Do you remember what else was happening at the time? Probably not. You know why not? Not because you were a fetus, no, because Britney Spears was working as a distraction for the government. Okay, every time the government screwed up maybe a little bit, was like a hair away from losing the faith of the public, you whip out Britney Spears and her fucking razor. Also, you know how Britney Spears kind of sings like a Kids Bop kid who never fully grew out of their baby voice? Well, no, apparently. Her real voice is way deeper than that, but her record label just, you know, brushed that to the side to make her sound more unique. I mean, listen.
But I can't tell. Falling in love.
Honestly, we've snatched. Head shaved, bald as fuck. Okay, it's one thing to have an imaginary friend, it's another thing to create an entirely fantasy group of dumb babies to hang around with and constantly put down, like them being beneath her in age wasn't enough to satisfy her. But apparently this is exactly what poor little messed up Angelica Pickles had to do when Chucky died in a car crash, Tommy was stillborn, Phil and Lil were aborted, and she got hella lonely without anyone to bully. So basically, Angelica has been through a lot in her 3 years of life. Now she's got an excuse for being a piece of work, you know, she's got to get it out somehow. She's really kind of like a pickle though, you know, she's kind of like overall offensive taste that only some people can tolerate. I wasn't one of those people, I fucking hated Angelica Pickles. I mean, like, Angelica? I guess Saint Angelica doesn't have the same ring to it though, so I understand why they didn't name her that. We all know that Karl is kind of justifiably dead on the inside after the death of his lifelong love, Ellie. Which means thanks for ripping my heart out at the beginning of the movie, Pixar, instead of leading me on and then crushing my happiness. You're the best boyfriend I've ever been destroyed by. Thank you, next. But anyway, raise your hand if you ever considered that Karl could have been actually dead. No, me neither. But like, he could have been, and I guess it kind of makes sense, because you really think there are kids as nice as Russell in the world? Hell no, okay? Those green little munchkins are way too busy screwing around on Fortnite to give a fuck about helping elderly cross their porch for a dorky little wilderness explorer badge. Russell is an angel, literally. His name should be Angelica. No, but actually, in this theory, Karl dies in his sleep at the beginning of the movie, and Russell is his guardian angel, you know, kind of helps him cross into the afterlife by taking him to Paradise Falls, which is like his version of heaven. Just don't ask about the treacherous balloon journey there, though, because I can't really explain that. Maybe God just doesn't like Karl very much. So basically, when you watched Up, you were actually watching a movie about a miserable elderly man getting spited by God on his journey to the afterlife, accompanied by an aggravating kid angel. So I hope you're happy with yourself, sadists. Okay, everyone remembers the moment Kanye West took Taylor Swift's Speak Now song a little bit too literally, as well as they remember ripping their pants that one time they bent down at primary school. You know, it's hard to forget something that awkward. But how the hell did Kanye rush up there so easily? Like, everyone was so placid and chill. You know, Beyonce's like, oh, I hope Taylor gets her moment. And then when that moment comes, Kanye West is like, nah, fuck that moment. Give me the mic. And Taylor's like, oh, alright, buddy. No, okay, nothing ever works that well in life. I mean, not in my experience, anyway. This was totally staged. I mean, it was on a stage, but it was fake. It was totally fake, according to this theory, anyway. The Sweet Life universe? More like the Satan Life universe. Because if you missed this Illuminati reference in the background of the Sweet Life, then you obviously weren't a good Illuminati-fearing conspiracist child, and I don't trust you. I mean, look how blatantly obvious it is. Illuminate! I mean, Illuminati. It says Illuminati. Alright, thanks for letting me destroy your childhood for a couple minutes there. If you've been successfully shook, then go ahead and shake your hand down to the subscribe button and press it, please. And don't press it too many times because you might unsubscribe accidentally. I love you. Mwah.